What's up, guys? It's your boy Tramel. I just wanted to say that I have a new project that's out. It's called Mixed Feelings. It's on all streaming platforms. I would hope that you would go and check it out. It's a really good feel of an album. It's got everything you need and more. It's got R&B, it's got a little bit of pop, it's got a little bit of hip hop. It's everything that you need and more. It's out all streaming platforms, like I said. Please check me out, and you can also follow me at IAM_Tramel. That's IAM_TRAMEL. Check me out. I hope to hear from you.
All right, you guys, y'all already know what time it is, and it is time for the mess. So let's get into it, y'all. What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, okay? And we're here to talk about a couple of things. This just might be a supersized Yes for the Mess because the only video that you guys got yesterday was the Murder Inc. story, and y'all didn't even watch that one. So we had to give y'all something that y'all probably want to discuss and want to talk about. But before we get into today's mess, let's talk about what we got coming up right now, okay? Now, tomorrow night is Boys Night Out, okay, which will be airing at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 8:30 p.m. Central Time. That's 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 8:30 p.m. Central Time. And we also will be coming back tomorrow for our third episode. Also, on September the 14th, me, T, and Josiah, we will be returning for roast and review. Okay, we will be returning for that, so be sure to tune in. And it all starts right here on my channel. Then the week after that, it will be on T's channel, and then next week it will be on Josiah's channel. So we will be going back and forth with this particular panel. So be on the lookout for roast and review next Wednesday at 8/7 Central. Okay, right here on Scotty by Nature TV. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's mess. Okay, now we're going to start off with the first thing that we're going to discuss, and that is a very tragic situation that happened yesterday in Memphis, Tennessee. Okay, it happened yesterday in Memphis, Tennessee. Like the guy that you see on the screen, he was responsible for multiple shootings that happened yesterday while traveling around the city of Memphis, and he was filming it on Facebook Live, and he was caught as well late last night. He was arrested after wrecking at the intersection of Hodge Road and Ivan Road. He has been placed into custody according to the DeSoto County Sheriff's Office. According to a midnight press conference, 4 people were killed, 3 were injured in a spree that ran from 12:56 Wednesday morning, roughly to 9 o'clock on Wednesday night. At the time of the arrest, police asked citizens to avoid the area, okay? And after the arrest, the shelter-in-place order for the city was lifted. Prior to the arrest, Memphis police had already identified the suspect as Ezekiel Kelly, I think that's his name, age 19. Okay, so he was a 19-year-old. He entered a guilty plea to aggravated assault in 2021 as an adult after initially being charged with attempted first degree firearms and a violent crime, and reckless. He is currently charged with 1 count of first degree but it is unclear whether that charge was applied before or after the shooting spree. According to Tennessee Department of Correctional Records, Kelly had a combined sentence length of 3 years and was released on March the 16th, 2022. Dorinda Carter, communications director of the TDOC, said Kelly served time at the Shelby County Correctional Center. As of 8 p.m., Kelly was still at large, according to police. Citizens were asked to stay indoors until the situation got resolved. For a while, the Memphis Police Department said that the suspect, believed to be driving a gray Toyota with an Arkansas plate on it. There were reports that Kelly drove to Arkansas, among them from KAIT TV in Jonesboro, Arkansas, but the West Memphis Police said that wasn't true. Police had asked citizens to call 911 immediately if they had any information on his whereabouts. There were videos on Facebook showing Kelly walking into the AutoZone store in Fraser and shooting an unsuspecting man. The victim reportedly survived his injuries after being hit in the intestines and had surgery. He has another surgery in 2 days. Another victim seen by a Daily Memphian reporter and photographer on Popular Avenue near Arbondale. The victim's identity and the circumstances surrounding the death are unclear at this time. Police had at one time blocked off an area near Popular Avenue and Evergreen Street in Midtown. There are rumors of a carjacking. Shortly after 9 p.m., police sat near Hodge and Ivan Road. Okay. During the emergency, the MATA announced it was suspending both its bus and trolley services indefinitely. MATA leaders are acting in an abundance of caution and care for the safety of its drivers, it said in a press release. The University of Memphis police also announced on Wednesday night that the school would be on lockdown due to the situation. Campus police insisted that there was no threat to the campus community, but there were shots fired near Patterson Street and Southern Avenue. There is no threat currently at the university. However, the Memphis Police Department has asked that everyone stay off the streets until they apprehend the suspect who has been shooting randomly across the city. All doors were locked and officers were on the patrol. Rhodes College issued a shelter-in-place alert to its students at 7:47 p.m. via text. The text read, "Everyone on and off campus, shelter in place. Police have active scenes across Midtown. More information to follow." Throughout, the city urged citizens to stay at home. So this comes from the dailymemphian.com, okay? And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was following this entire thing last night. I was laying in my bed on my laptop following this entire situation. And I will be honest with y'all. Like, I was afraid for those folks in Memphis. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. Memphis is like 2 hours away from us. And one thing I will say is that whenever I've been in Memphis, it's always like this dark ass energy that surrounds it. I know that when I was there in November, me and my friends went there for a trip this past November, and it was the day after young Dolph was killed. So I was on my P's and Q's the whole time we was in damn Memphis. I mean, when we were on Beale Street, I was scared. When we was even, because our hotel was by the FedEx Forum. That's where our hotel was at. Right there. You can like literally right there. We was at the corner and the FedEx Forum was right there. So I was scared. Like, not too much shit scared me, but I was scared being in Memphis around that time because it was pretty hot around those parts, being that, young Dolph was just killed or whatever. So I was just like, girl, really? And it didn't matter where we went. I was like scared of shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was. But one thing about it, I am glad that the people caught this man. He needed to be caught. You know what I'm saying? Because that was just too much. And it was a lot that was going on in Memphis already. Like someone jumped off a bridge. It was just a lot going on. And I'm just glad that he was caught. You know what I mean? Because that was a lot to be going through, especially for the citizens of Memphis. It's like the crime gets worse and worse in Memphis, but I mean, Memphis ain't, Jackson really ain't no better than Memphis because their crime rate goes up every year as well. So all I gotta say is, to all my Memphis Scotty Gang members, like I said, y'all are still in my prayers, regardless of the perpetrator being caught. If you made it and you saved and you stayed at home and you did what you were supposed to do and you're still here, I keep you in my prayers regardless, because you never know what could happen. Memphis is a crazy place to be. A lot of people are saying that they want to leave there. You know, it's crazy. So shout out to all of my people that's in Memphis that watch me and all of that good stuff. I am so glad that you all are safe and you're still here and we can mix and mingle and all of that other stuff, because when stuff like that happens, I know it puts everybody in fear and it puts everybody on edge. So shout out to my Memphis Scotty Gang members. So we're gonna move on to the next story, and that is Aries Spears. Now, as we already know, Tiffany Haddish has already spoken out on the incident and gave her words about it already. But now it's time for Aries Spears to speak up. And he's now claiming extortion in this case. He says that there's a lot that he wants to say about the case, but he can't say much because it's a legal case and it's still going on. So let's listen to what he had to say. Let's get into it.
This is an extortion case. This is a shakedown. And I didn't need my lawyer to tell me this, to say this, but, I'm going to echo her words. We won't be shaken down. And believe me, it's bothering me not to talk about the skit. because Annie and I have been talking about it, and there's some very valid things I feel like I have to say or want to say, but just can't at this time. And I'm no coward. I'm not running from anything, and I'm not guilty of anything. It's the reason why I won't turn my mentions off on my Instagram. It's the reason why, you know, I'm not deleting any of my old posts. And I would love to address it head on. Tony Montana, Scarface, balcony scene, shooting 1,000 Colombians. But I can't. I just can't, and it's paining me to do so because I'm a fighter. I'm not a runner, and my character's being assassinated. Again, I want to address the skit especially, but I just can't. I will say this though to the loyal listeners: if you remember back when that Arnold Schwartz, listen.
Okay, so there was Big Nick Aries Spears speaking on the situation involving his case with the minors or whatever. And all I gotta say is this: there's a video out there, bruh. There's a video out there, bruh. So there's really nothing that you can say to make anybody change their minds about this situation. It's really nothing that can be said right now. It's really nothing. There's a video out there, and the video is apparently disgusting. I've seen stills at this point, but I refuse to watch that video. Like, even if it is extortion, you never should have did that shit. And that's all I can really say about that. You had no business doing it. You already knew you had no business doing that, period. You had no business doing that fuck shit. You know you didn't. And that's why you got to get your ass up here and say, oh, I'm not guilty of anything. I'm not hiding from anything. There's nothing that I did wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. You did something wrong. You did something wrong. You did that skit with kids, putting them in compromising positions that they should not be placed in at all. And now you got to come out here and say it's extortion. And now you got to come out here and say all this other crazy shit. And it's like, it is what it is. Like, you did what you did, and that's just that on that. And you and Tiffany Haddish speaking out on this situation is really sitting up here making it look worse for the both of y'all. The less y'all say, the better. And that's all I can really say on the situation. The less y'all say, the better, because the more y'all speak on it, the more guilty you guys sound. And I'm just going to need for y'all to just check what they call the fuck up. The most that you could say about that video is that it was in poor taste and it never should have happened. That's what you can say. That's really what you could say. The fact that you thought that it was okay to like, I don't even want to go into the specifics of the situation, but did you not see the video? Did you not see what was going on in the video? I don't have to watch the video to know what happened, to be honest. I'm looking at the comments on the Shade Room. On the Neighborhood Talk. Like, fellow YouTuber Nick at Night, who I've watched for years, she said, it's bothering me that you thought that a 7-year-old spreading his and a toy and rubbing was okay. You think that that's okay, and you want to call it extortion, but you did it, bro. You did it, and that's something that you got to deal with. So just move on with your life, move on with yourself, because there's nothing that can be said. You can get your ass up here and say that it was extortion and all of this other stuff, but the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the video, and nobody can take away that video. The images is in everybody's head that's seen that video, and you lucky I ain't seen it. But the fact is, you just need to learn how to shut the fuck up, to be honest, because you just got through shitting on Lizzo, and soon after you got through shitting on Lizzo, this comes out about your ass. But see, that's what happens when you're always running your crusty mouth about somebody, right? You sit up there and you talk about Lizzo and her weight and cholesterol and stuff like that as if you were my size. You're not. You're not my size, sweetheart. You're not. So you don't have a right to speak on nobody's size, let alone Lizzo's. Yeah, she a big girl, but you a big boy. So who are you to talk about anybody in their size? That's all I'm going to say about it, child. So you can miss me with the bullshit. The video is out there. Everybody's seen how disgusting it was, and you don't have no leg to stand on in this situation. So we can move on, because don't nobody got time to be listening to this zodiac sign, this big ass zodiac sign, and what the hell he talking about. So we're gonna move on to the next story, and that is with Cash Money rapper Turk. Okay, now this clip has been going around, baby. It was sent to me by one of my moderators, Boss Keon. Shout out to him, who always served me up with the tea. Before I even get a chance to see the tea for myself. He always served it up to me all the time. So first of all, it was one. Turk said two things that was like, what the fuck is he talking about? He said two things that made me say, what is he talking about? So we're going to listen to the first thing that he said, okay? And this is him talking about catching a STD with Lil Wayne. Let's listen to that.
And Wayne caught crabs together.
Oh shit!
You feel me?
I wasn't ready.
Nah. But listen. All right, listen. Hear me out. Okay. See, a lot of people try to turn a nigga testimony to a messimony, right? You know, that's what they try to do. But my thing is,
that's a good one.
Hey, I'm just saying.
That's a good one.
Nah, man, y'all gotta hear me out. Hear me out, bro.
What did y'all catch? Alaskan or king crab?
Listen, man. Listen.
Snow crab.
Hear me out. See, they be like, bro, why you bringing that shit up? Because, bro, it's a lot of youth out there doing the shit that we was doing. So I got to tell them, bro, I understand what y'all going through, but check this out. It ain't just the AIDS out there. You know what I'm saying? You can catch this. Now they got the monkeypox and all this shit. I heard, they got all kinds of shit out there now. You feel me? So I was doing the interview and I say something about it. And they were like, man, you bringing that old stuff up. Nigga, this is my story.
Right.
The fuck? I just heard Baby and Wayne tell a story like Baby say Wayne say fuck on here. Man, Wayne was like, man, fuck all them niggas. I'm better than all of them. So if they could tell their story, I could tell mine.
Yo, who says that? Who says that? Who tells that? Like, who? Who tells that? Can somebody answer me this? Who tells that kind of story? Who says we caught crabs together? Who tells that? There ain't nothing for y'all to tell. Who tells that? Oh my God, y'all. When I tell you that was some crazy shit when I heard that yesterday. And then on top of that, for this next clip I'm finna play, that's even more crazy than the shit that he just said right then. Baby. I mean, I know I said that I'm an open book and sometimes I could be a little bit too honest, but this nigga right here, way too honest. Ain't no way in the hell I would have told somebody, we caught crabs together. We caught crabs. Girl. Seriously? That's what we doing? We catching crabs together and shit? We catching Krabby Patties and shit together. That's what we doing. I'm sorry. We finna move on to the next one, y'all. Let's move on to the next clip, cause babe, I cannot. Oh my God. Let's get into the next one, y'all. Hold on. Let's just go ahead and get to it. Here we go.
I'm keeping it 100. But all right, so there was a statement that you made on you named the outlet earlier, and you was like, "Yo, I had sex in jail," and then people took that part
because they dumb.
Yeah, they took that.
I'm about an exclusive.
Okay.
I fucked, man.
Wait, what?
I fucked.
Okay.
You heard me? Now let me tell y'all something about fucked. See. I'm not gonna get fucked telling y'all who I fucked, you feel me? But if you're a real street nigga, you already know who I fucked. You see what I'm saying? See, a lot of y'all be like, He must have fucked a punk because y'all don't got no fucking status, man. I'm a gangster, man. Man, I shot two police.
Right, real talk.
Listen, man. The documentary coming 52 bullets.
Okay. First of all, you fucked. Okay, we get that part. We get that. But who did you fuck and what did you fuck? Was it a correctional? Was it a CO, like a female CO? Are you telling us that you're a top without saying that you're a top? What happened? Because inquiring minds want to know, is you telling me you a top? Because out of all of the guys that was in Cash Money, you were the best looking one to me. But are you saying you a top? You was topping in prison. Is that what you're trying to tell us? Because that's what I'm getting from this. Are you telling us that you were topping in prison? That's what we want to know. Inquiring minds want to know if that's what you're saying, because that's what it sounds like to me, that you were topping in prison. Turk, I don't know what to say about you, and I'm going to have to listen to that whole Drink Champs interview, honestly. I'm going to have to, because I know that this is a hot-ass mess. First, you tell us that you caught crabs with Lil Wayne. That's the first thing you tell us. Now you're telling us you fucked. You fucked. But you're not going to get fucked by telling somebody who you fucked. It got to be a correctionals officer. It got to be. A warden or something. It got to be. Because my mind is telling me you were top. That's what it's telling me. But something else is telling me that it was a CO. I don't know what you're trying to say. I don't know what type of point you're trying to convey, but you're leading everybody to believe something else. Okay, we're going to move on to the next child. We're just going to move on to Miss Sheree. Now, She by Sheree debuted on the Housewives of Atlanta the other day on the finale, right? It premiered. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody was happy about it. The night that it hit the show. Oh, I'm sorry. The night that it came on the show, like for the premiere, not really the premiere, but the finale. The night that it came on the finale or whatever, the website had crashed and all of that other stuff. And it's just like, yeah. So a lot of us has had hold on, y'all, wait a minute. But yeah, so that was that. Now, a lot of us have gotten some criticism about laughing at the fact that it was on Shein and AliExpress and Amazon and all this other stuff. And I'm just here to say this because I saw my bro House of Aaron talk about this before I did this video. All I'm gonna say is this: y'all can just get over yourself, because like, what? Why do y'all do this? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do y'all do this? Like, why is it that y'all have selected out? I ain't gonna say y'all. Some of y'all have selective outrage when it comes down to certain things. We all been laughing at Sheree Whitfield for 14 years, talking about She by Sheree and how it is never gonna come out. And then after 14 years, it's finally out, and it's just a replica of shit that we've already seen from Shein, from Fashion Nova, from AliExpress. It's the same shit. You just iron your damn name on it and you calling it She by Sheree. Yes, there is a bit of disappointment there. It is a bit of disappointment because we don't have any original pieces from you. And you had us sitting up here waiting for this shit for 14 years only for you to come out with somebody else's work. And that is disappointing, and we got every right to laugh at it. every right. Because guess what? We been laughing at Georgia Prune for putting them high-priced ass, AliExpress ass clothes up and pressed and making them $125 a pop. We been laughing at her, so why can't we laugh at Sheree? And why is it a big deal that we laughing at Sheree? And why is it that it's black people trying to tear another black woman down and all this other stuff? Y'all need to stop picking and choosing when we can and can't laugh at somebody. Because y'all been laughing at Sheree and her delusions of grandeur, and now y'all want to sit up here and tell everybody else that they are being fucked up for laughing at her now. I don't give a damn who else doing it. We're talking about Sheree right now. The same way we were laughing at Ariane for doing the same damn thing, the same way we was laughing at Rashida for doing the same damn thing, we laughing at Sheree for doing the same damn thing. She had a whole fashion show for this AliExpress ass shit after having everybody waiting on it for a good portion of the century, of the decade, 14 fucking years, and this is what you come up with. That's the point. 14 years, and this is what you come up with. Then you trust to have this shit, this Walmart ass shit, to be $125, $100 and some dollars a pop, when we can go to Walmart and get a shirt just like that for about $5 or $6 with better quality. But y'all want to get all up in y'all feelings, and y'all want to get all upset and all up and get and doing all that. Just no. No, it's a mess. For real, for real. Like, y'all, like, we been laughing at her, so why we can't laugh now? Oh, because she finally, did a fashion show and did it and all this other stuff. So I'm just like, the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, what I mean, what you talking about? I mean, what's good here? Like, why we can't laugh at it now when we been doing it? That's all I'm saying. Y'all switch up like it ain't shit. I'm telling y'all really do be switching up, and it's crazy to me. But to each his own. I'm still gonna laugh at she can't put shit out. I'm gonna keep laughing because the shit is funny. She's delusional as fuck, and that's just what it is. So I don't care what nobody say. She wrong for having everybody waiting 14 years for this shit, and the shit ain't nothing but a creation from AliExpress. I'm just saying. And we ain't got no right to say nothing about it. Girl, bye. So what we're finna do is, at this particular point, we're gonna move on to the next, and that is Miss Destiny Payton Williams. Okay, I hate the way I made that damn graphic. I was just in a rush. I hate the way I made that, but I whatever. So according to Urban Belle magazine, Destiny wants the same amount of support that Love and Marriage Huntsville fans give Melody Holt. Okay, now as you guys already know, Melody and Destiny used to be friends at one point, and now they're no longer friends. They're falling out. There's been a lot of chitter chatter. Fans have taken sides in this particular situation, so it's kind of like, girl, like, yeah, no, don't nobody really want to see, don't nobody really see it for Destiny at this particular point. And a lot of the people that don't really see it for Destiny are people that are basically male fans at this point. So as fans take sides in the custody battle drama, the rumors began to spread that the cast members were doing the same, and it was rumored that Destiny sided with Martell. Another report even alleged that Destiny tried to be his character witness, and Destiny denied all accounts. She went on to say that she's been too busy with her own custody drama to get involved in what Martell and Melody got going on. She says she's sick of the comparisons being made between her and Mel, and she also would like the fans to show her the same kind of support, okay? So, hold on, okay, what's the other one? So she said she wants the fans to build her up the same way that they build up Mel. She said she's sick of it. She said, people stop with the woe is me, you ain't supporting. Why would you go against? Build me up too. I'm dealing with my own stuff. I just don't put it out in the public because it's no one's business. Okay. So that was pretty much it for the article from UrbanBelleMag.com talking about Destiny and her longing for the same support that Melody Holt gets from Love and Marriage Huntsville fans. And this is what I gotta say to Melody, girl. I mean, not Melody, but Destiny, girl. You're not gonna get the same support. We gotta be realistic here. You're not gonna get the same support. It's unfortunate that you're not, but it's clear that you're not going to get that. And as a person that don't really got too much of a problem with you, I hate that they don't build you up. I mean, all of the women on that show going through some type of situation. But when you go against someone that is like a fan favorite, they're never gonna see it for you. And that's just what it is. That's what it is with these reality shows, girl. When you go against somebody that is a fan favorite, they're never gonna see it for you. They're never gonna give a damn about your struggles or anything like that. And that's just the facts. It's even like that with YouTubers. Like if there's a dispute with the YouTuber that's well loved, no matter who started it, they're gonna go with the person that's well loved. For example, and I'm just using this for an example, not that we have any problems because we don't. I'm a big supporter of this particular person. I worked with this person before. I love this person. I desire to work with them and hang out with them at some point in time. Well, I desire to work with them again, but I desire to meet them in person at some point in time. So, for instance, let's just say Rodney. Everybody loves Rodney. Everybody wants me to work with Rodney again. You know what I'm saying? So, if there was a situation where we got into it and everybody loves him, and it was a specific situation, I don't think I would get that same support. As a matter of fact, let's not even make it about Scotty and Rodney. Let's just say Scotty and Rodney and Funky Dineva. Let's say that. If me and Rodney went against Funky Dineva, not really going against, but had like a dispute with Funky Dineva, do you really think that they would support me and Rodney on this? You may have a small percentage of people that will support Rodney and myself in this particular situation. All the support will go to him to Funky Dineva, because he's the bigger name. He's well loved by the community. Everybody loves him. No matter if he started the flame and we just extinguished it, they would still come after us and make it seem like we're just trying to feed off of him. This is how this world goes. They go with the popular person versus the person that's not really the popular person. That's just really how the shit goes. That's where they go with it. We got to be honest about it. That is how they go with the situation. That's why when I had my own dispute with another person from way back when that I used to be friends with, I never really just spoke on it like that, because I felt like no matter what I said, they got a bigger fan base than me, and no matter what happens, I'm going to be the irrelevant person. I'm not going to get the same support, regardless of the fact that they brought the shit to YouTube and not even to me. They ended the relationship on YouTube without even talking to me about it. And if I spoke my side of the story, which would be a different story than his, then they're still gonna go with him and not me. So Destiny, you gotta be honest with yourself. These people love Destiny. They all relate to her story. And that's just what it is. You're never going to get that same support that Melody gets. And that's unfair probably, but that's just the truth. You're never going to get that same support, honestly. And you just got to deal with what you deal with. You do have people that support you, just not in the same number of supporters as Melody got, but people do support you and people do want you to win. But Melody is the star. She got more people riding with her than anything. And that's just what it is. So, and I'm not standing with that at all, because I think that it is unfair, but that's just the truth. I mean, it is what it is. People will go up for Miss Vanessa versus Miss Wanda. So you should get my drip at this point. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go to the last story of the day, and that's Miss Candy Burris, y'all. Miss Candy Burris, Miss Candy Burris, Miss Candy Burris, okay? It's always something going on at these damn restaurants of hood, child, and I really hate that. I really do. Where's the article? Boss Keon sent me this article, child. Let me go to it real fast. Okay. So, according to Fox 5 Atlanta, okay, an employee shoots a co-worker in a fight at Candy Burris restaurant, okay? An employee working at Blaze is on the run following a shooting at the South Fulton Business, police say. Official says the shooting happened behind Blaze Steak and Seafood on a 3700 block of Cascade Road. The restaurant is owned by Real Housewives of Atlanta star and singer Candy Burris and her husband, Todd Tucker. According to investigators, an employee got into a fight with another worker and ended up shooting them in the arm. Medics transported the injured worker to a local hospital with non-threatening injuries. The suspect fled the area before the police arrived. Officials have not released the identities of the suspect or the victim. If you have any information about the shooting, contact the South Fulton Police Department. Listen, Candy, you gonna have to figure out, like, girl, you gonna have to look at these folks' backgrounds before you hire them. You're gonna have to make sure these folks ain't got no guns, charges on them, and all this other stuff. But I'm not gonna blame this all on you because you really don't have the control. You don't have control over these people. You don't know what they're gonna do when they leave when they leave your place of business. I mean, you don't know that. So I mean, we can't really put this all up on you, but of course, you know everybody gonna put it on you anyway. But hopefully he is caught, and hopefully the person that was injured winds up getting better because nobody needs to sit up here. It's been enough shootings around already. We already talked about the shit that happened in Memphis. Like, it's a lot going on already. It's always a shooting in Jackson all the time. So it's a lot going on, and you know we don't need that to happen at your business because it's really gonna put a damper on your business, and people ain't gonna want to eat there. They ain't gonna feel safe. And then there was already a fight at one of your OLG restaurants with your employees. Like, y'all, it's something got to be done because this can't keep on going on. It's bad for business. You know what I'm saying? And I say this as a true supporter of Candy and the gang. No, y'all got to get it together. Y'all got to get it together real fast before this shit turns into some more shit. Like, straight up, y'all got to get it together real quick. Period. That's all I really got on that because we don't know all the details, but that's all we really know on this. So, with that being said, y'all, Scotty by Nature TV is signing out. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and oh shit, I don't know how I forget. Like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video. Also, click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever video drops. If you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok will be down below in the description box, okay? With that being said, you guys, I'm out of here. Stay tuned for my lit live chat later on tonight. We'll be talking about Candace Dillard and Wendy Osefo. Is it colorism or is it likability? Be on the lookout for that. And I will leave you guys with a promo from Nova Cosmetics, y'all. I'm out of here to the next one. Peace out.